It's another video from Ozzy's Robot. Brought to you by the Banana Collection.
Hey everyone, come on in, it's your favorite toy guy, maybe your only toy guy, here with another spectacular video. You know, as you're watching any video past April, I think 11th or 9th, or I don't know, but anyway, after that day, aforementioned day, you know, I'm actually been in Europe, visiting 7 countries or so on a long extended cruise. And I think this video is getting towards the end of April. I'm filming this in March, so I've been trying to make content so that you wouldn't miss these amazing videos. This is no exception. So welcome back, my friends, to these toys that just seemingly never end. And I'm glad you're here to join me. And as always, kick back. If it's morning, grab that steaming cup of coffee, stir it and clank it, sweeten it up, and sit your keister in your most comfortable, cozy chair. Maybe it's the lazy boy, the Barco lounger, or the revolving stool, and get a snack in the other hand that's not sipping the coffee. And now focus, pay attention, because I am going to show you this massive, gargantuan, titanic, extraordinary, mighty Atom Super Express. And let me tell you something, now that we're all focused here. This is the first toy from the Mandarake haul of 22 or so items, Astro Boy items, mostly tin, but not exclusively, that I purchased several months ago. And you know, this was probably one of the more affordable ones. By the way, as you're maybe still sipping on your coffee or tea or Pepsi or something, I'm working on my Callaway Blue Spring Water. And, you know, let me tell you something. If I knew this thing was this big, I'm sure they had the size in centimeters. I might have been a little reluctant because I don't know where the heck I'm going to put this thing. Let me show you something. This thing is, when I saw I thought it was actually one of the guns. So I got several guns there. And no, this is not a gun. This is a freaking kind of like a monorail. And it is 22 inches long. I'm like, holy bananas, man. Where the heck am I going to fit this thing? So, you know, I can't complain because, you know what? I probably have right now, at this moment, as we speak, the most comprehensive collection of Astro Boy tin, along with Gigantor for sure, and probably Ultraman and a lot of the other characters like 8-Man collection in the world. Honestly, I'm not being hyperbolic when I say that. So, you know, to enhance that aspect of the collection isn't necessarily a bad thing. However, you know, I'm to the point where I either have to get rid of some things or, you know, or have to figure out how to rearrange things. And, you know, remember, you could always buy. Everything's always for sale, so come make me an offer. Come to the collection. You could buy everything, literally. Everything, literally. Right, let's see. How many figures of a check would you need to make? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Yeah, it'll be a 7-figure check. 7-figure? Maybe 8 if you buy the whole business. Make an 8-figure check. You could buy it all, man. Everything's for sale. That's America, right? But anyway, unless you plan to come write that 7 or 8-figure check, let's look at this box. And I really like it. This is sort of like a monorail that has its own amusement park. Look, if you ask me right now, if I had a choice of, you know, the dreaded Disney that's destroying everything. You know, they redid, what was it, Splash Mountain. They redid it to, like, some other theme. I forgot who. Like, and they ruined the history, just like they did with Pirates of the Caribbean. They got rid of the "by the wench" because they're like, that's too offensive. Well, they're pirates. They're supposed to be offensive. Isn't that what pirates did? So anyway, the point being that if I could have Astro Boy's monorail, look at how cool this is. You got his whole cast of characters here. Look at that robot over there. Look at that robot. Even though Astro Boy's a robot, he looks like a humanoid. Look at this little robot over here. This guy here in the green, you see that? You know, if I could have Astro Boy's Mighty Atom Super Express take me to this 60s theme Mighty Atom amusement park. Look at that coaster up there. I would be like thrilled, man. That would be so cool. And look, he's got go-karts racing, a Ferris wheel. Remember the rocket ride, like the toy, the Coney Island rocket ride? You got those like loop-de-loop planes. So this is pretty damn cool box made by ATD, of course. And let's see the side panel. Classic Astro Boy. Long before Iron Man, using his repulsor feet. Friction powered. And again, you have kind of like a smaller version of that cover art. This is a nice box. It's long. Let me make sure there's nothing inside here. And they put some packing in here. Now, there's just some peanuts. Peanuts, you know, styro peanuts to keep the form of the box, which is pretty good, you know, because I put the toy on top, and no wonder it didn't crush. Look at Uran. She's always, like, flipping her skirt up for some reason. And they're in this mountainous background. What does the end panel look like? This is some nice font. Look, this thing is so big it's hitting the wall. Yeah. And it's the same on all sides. So that's your cool box. As for the toy, this gargantuan toy that's going to be like a freaking homeless toy. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I actually started putting some toys behind my son's work area, the entrance, because I ran out of room. And I said, no, you might have another toy joining you soon. Where the hell am I going to put 22 inches, man? That's what she said. Where am I going to put 22 inches, right? I mean, even she doesn't want that size. Anyway, look at the front. It's got this cool lens. Kind of reminds me of the Sonic robot eyeball, but this is like way bigger than the Sonic eye. But it's a nice design because, you know, monorail design is sort of rockety, and the lithography on here is really cool. Look at this. All the characters that are on the box. I mean, usually you don't get almost a one-for-one depiction unless it's sort of like a, you know, when it comes to like the level of lithography. But in this case, you do. Look at that. Look at the like suspension litho on here. That is freaking cool too. Then you got the roof, which got a lot of, you know, activity going on here. Basically him flying in multiple poses. Man, he loves to fly. That's why I don't understand why he's got so many vehicles. And let's see the other side. Is the other side the same? Nope. Or maybe it is. Oh, no, it's not. They're in different poses here. So now she's like skip to the loo, my darling. Do, 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 do. And he's running now. And got the rest of the angry cast of characters. Look at that, man. Look at him taking off, upset. Somebody must have pissed him off in that moment. Was he like that on the other side? Nope, no. He actually had like, I don't know what was on the other side. There's the, in the back end. Got these windows with the gels. What's the bottom look like? I know if the robot hut looks at these videos, he likes to see all the angles. He wants to see the mechanics and everything. Right? Right, John? And in the back... Oh, can I even get to the back? Here's your back. They should have made these doors open up. There's your ATD logo. And I'm going to go back to this side. Remember when he was pissed off taking off? You don't have that. Where he was like upset and taking off was right around here. And you have this guy with a little spring on his head. And then, of course, this again works with friction. Doesn't... On this slick, plasticky surface, you're not going to get it, but if I were to show you this way, here's your friction motor. Still works like a top. See that? It freaking moves. In the right surface, this friction will take off like a rocket. You know what? I like the other side better. Go back to the front because I do dig the front. It's very Art Deco looking too. So it's kind of like Art Deco, futuristic, rockety. There, see? I like that pose there. Let's close up. And that, my friends, is your Mighty Atom Super Express. And by the way, if my plane, especially if it's some crappy Boeing that's falling apart, if I met my untimely demise because of their quality control issues, make sure that my survivors have good attorneys and take them out, man, because every story I've been hearing lately is a panel has come off, a door flips open, and you know what? This is getting about 2 to 3 weeks before I take off, and who the hell knows if I'll even survive. So these might be my post, what do they call it? How do you pronounce it? Posthumous videos? Reaching you from the beyond? I hope not, man. I hope I make it back, but you never know. With that, if you liked the video, do me a favor and please thumb it up. And leave any remarks or comments you may have. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing that as well. And as always, I appreciate your time. With that, my friends, thanks again for joining me, and I will talk to you later.